So, I've heard that you are about to face the greatest enemy of our lives. School. As a hero, they always have an equipment. Just like spies with their secret gadgets. Or King Arthur, with his Excalibur. Or Thor with his hammer. Or Hulk with his arms? Iron Man with his... I shall tell you what are those secret tools that we students must have to face on the greatest challenge. Number 1, you always need a penguin. You see, you always need a penguin because you never know you need some emotional support. Just like this guy here, a penguin plushie. It's super adorable and absolutely a companion you must have. Alright, forget the jokes. Of course, not only do you need a cute and adorable plushie, but you must need a ruler. A ruler to straighten out all your problems. But of course, this ruler may break, so you need 2, maybe 3, especially this one. I recommend this one because it's clear and you need to see the paper because, you know, a wood cannot, you can't see through wood. Of course, aside from a ruler, you also need knowledge. Of course, when you're entering a battle, you must need knowledge. Dictionaries. But one obviously is not enough. So we need a bigger one, because bigger means more knowledge. And of course, 3 may not be enough. We'll need 4. 3. We will need 3 dictionaries to help us through this quest. Of course, you may be wondering, well, King Arthur had a sword. A sword is sharp, right? Well, we need something sharp. Scissors. But of course, not just 1 scissor. We need 2. 3. Because they can take all of our scissors. And we may need a 3rd one just to save us. Forget it. You obviously need 5. You know, 5, yeah, you see here? Yeah, 5 scissors. You need 5 scissors to help you. Alright, so jokes aside, this is actually a very serious video that I hope you will take something away from it. Out there on the internet, Google, YouTube, there's going to be like 10 top tips to get through freshman year or high school or whatever. Well, you know what? It's gonna be very simple, and I like to keep things simple just so people can understand and apply it into life. Because, you know, your life versus my life is completely different. Now, kudos to you that you're watching this video because it's just starting up. It's like the first video ever, but welcome to the channel. My name is Jim, and I will be doing stuff for this channel. I don't know where I'm going with this, but stay tuned and you'll find out. Together, we'll be on a journey. Alright, I'm gonna stop drifting and actually get to the thing. Alright, so, where am I right now? Well, this is actually my old elementary school, one of my old elementary schools, but anyways, I figured it's a very good place for the context of what I'm going to be talking about. There's 2 things that really stuck out to me, and I believe that's very valuable advice. There could be many others, but I believe these 2 are the most important. So I'll talk about the first one. The first one is value time. Time to me is, of course, time is relative to everyone. But I believe that it's something that we all can consider, and especially it applies to most of us who really care. And if you don't care, well, it's probably a good time to start now.
when you appreciate time, the concept of it, or appreciate the time that you have, what's very important here is how you use time. So as we appreciate time, I'm sure we'll become more aware of how it works. So for me, why I do say time is a very important asset for us is because 4 years of high school is not a lot, and it goes by really fast, especially the grade 12 year went like point A to point B time warp. If I could time travel, I just did a time travel, and I didn't even know about it. What I'm not saying you should do is that you shouldn't go play your Fortnite, your League, or whatever you do. It doesn't have to be playing games, but basically, you can do whatever you want, really. I mean, hey, I procrastinate. As much as I say this, I'm a hypocrite. The fact that I also procrastinate tons. Like, you don't know how many of my homework and tests were all very last minute, but hey, I still did very well in school. So what do I mean by value time? Well, I'll give you a simple example, actually, what I do mean by valuing time. Say, for example, you and a couple friends, maybe it's just you and your friend, but maybe a couple friends, and, you know, you guys have some kind of issue that comes up. Now, understandably, I mean, it's very logical if I did say, oh, well, you know, try to fix that problem, you know, resolve it or whatever, but that ain't the case, though. The real issue here is what's the aftermath part. So I'm no relationship expert, and I'm not here to give you relationship expert. I'm here to tell you how you can get through high school with pretty much no regrets. If you keep these two things in mind, really. If you guys do not resolve this problem in a very proper way, and a very mature or a very effective way, then what ends up happening is that there's gonna be a whole drama, and you've seen this happen, I'm sure. You know, a simple problem where a couple things happen and boom, this explodes and everything becomes complex, and you got Game of Thrones mixed with Riverdale or whatever bunch of stuff happens in 3 different movies, you know? Yeah, someone's gonna tell me that they aren't movies, but I know that. I knew that, yeah. But basically, drama happens, and that's the avalanche. Having these resolved will save you a whole lot more time at the end when you're, you know, thinking about it, or you're trying to actively fix a problem, but it's already in the avalanche, you know, scale, right? So wouldn't it be faster to fix at a snowball level than a avalanche level, right? Actually, could we take a moment to appreciate how nice the clouds look? I mean, I've seen better clouds, but they look pretty nice. Okay, so the second advice I want to give you is aim for growth. I'll think about it, right? Obviously, I'm talking about trees growing, right? I want you to grow like a tree, obviously. No, of course not. I'm sorry for the short people out there, but genetics, man. But what I am talking about is intrinsic growth. All right, I can't hold on any longer. I'm gonna get up. Oh. All right, that's a lot more better. What I'm trying to say about aiming for growth, you know, obvious example would be basically academics, right? You know, oh, get an A, get a B, get a C, get this percentage, get something. Right? Win an award, or I don't know, something academic, right? But high school is a period of time, in my opinion. Growth could be anything you want, really, as long as it's one thing at the very least by the end of the 4 years or 3 years you graduate, or maybe 2 or 1 hour you already graduate. Who knows, man? Who knows? You're probably just like me who just graduated. But basically, comment down below what year you're actually graduating, or if you graduated when you're watching this video, of course, right? And tell me, what kind of goals have you set for your growth, right? So it could be anything. Like, maybe you are an artist. Maybe you want to draw a couple more things than you wanted, or maybe you haven't started. Perhaps it's not even all physical. It could be friendship, family, all the all the things that you can't see, right, through numbers, but perhaps you can feel it. So I hope you've learned something from this video. I gotta give props to you that you're watching this random person with zero credibility, but I assure you, that if you take a little thought into it, I'm sure it's actually very valuable for yourself. Yeah, if you want to bring 3 rulers to school, yeah, please go ahead and do that. But anyway, seriously though, if you want that penguin showing up in your life a lot more frequent, make sure to hit that red button down below, slap it hard, and hit that bell next to it as well, because you and I are going on a journey. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Kim Lu out. And remember, stay adorable. You know, I just thought of something very weird. You know, when you see these like lost cat photos or lost dog or something, they're kind of like wanted posters too, in a sense, right?